What is up, Ducks? It's Danny Kim here, and I'm gonna show you today my apartment, which I moved in 2 weeks ago. This apartment is located in Garosugil, which is one of the hottest places in Seoul. This apartment cost me about 18,000 US dollars in deposits and also $1,200 per month. So let's just get started right away with the entry. Now I really like this doorway here because it's very big compared to most one rooms in Seoul. You will not find space this big. And we also have a lot of closet space here. This is for shoes, but I don't have that many shoes, so I'm just using it to keep my camera equipment and, you know, stuff like that. And this is also shoe space right here, which I'm just using it to keep. And I'm also keeping my e-bike here, which I use very often. This area right now in Garosugil doesn't have the best public transportation. Moving on to the kitchen. This place was built about a year ago, so very new. It's not big, but it's big enough.
That's what she said.
These induction ranges that you can cook on. It has a nice little fan here, obviously, and also a washing machine built in. It has enough storage space for a single dude to be living in. I mean, I have a lot of cups for some reason. I do wish the sink space would be bigger.
I put my dishes here, but once these are dried, I put them back up here, and then I take this out, put it here, and then I can have a normal sink.
A little bit on the small side, but it's enough for a single guy like me. And this was included too, a rice cooker. I don't think a lot of one rooms include rice cookers as part of the room. And then right beside the induction ranges, we have the fridge, which is also part of the room. Extremely new, and what can I say? It's enough for a single guy like me to be living on. And then comes my biggest gripe with this room, which is the closet space. I'm a basic ass guy, so I don't have a lot of clothes, but this is all you're gonna get. This is all the closet space you're gonna get. This one single. It's come to a point where I don't have enough closet space, so I'm sending stuff home to my parents, and also I'm keeping my socks and underwear here and where the shoes are supposed to be, because they don't fit here. It's just this is it. And then we have the bathroom, which I really like. It's very beautiful. It's got this beautiful sink. Again, like a theme in this house. I don't fucking know why they made the whole shoe closet thing so freaking big, and then now this is like all like no storage space, but lack of storage space, especially over the counter. It does make it look modern and clean and minimalistic, but definitely shit's laying around here. They really needed a towel hanger here. I don't know why they didn't put a towel hanger, but nice ass sink, right? And then we have and also the showers, which again, why man, why'd you have to do that? And also, where are the curtains? I mean, am I supposed to buy my own curtains? And where are the freaking towel hangers, man? But I gotta give it to them. This shower head looks really expensive and nice. Look at that. Look at that. You feel rich. You feel rich. But I don't know, like, do rich people not use towels? And then we come to the dining table. This table was also included as part of the room, so I am paying for this table. I personally wish it was a smaller table and they gave me more storage space. And then we have the living area. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Just a basic ass couch, IKEA, but it's nice. It was included in the room, and I like to sit there and just read or just chill, play the guitar. There's an air purifier here, which I bought.
Wow.
It's an essential if you're living in Korea. And there's my desk. This is where I usually work most of the time, and I use the monitor with my MacBook to edit videos.
I never would have imagined.
And this was not included with the room. Weirdly enough, this was included with the room. I don't know what they're expecting me to do with one chair. But yeah, this is my workspace. And I like this because we have a little bit of a separation here. The kitchen, the eating space, and then the bathrooms. And then we have the living area. Originally, there was a television here, which I put into the bedroom. And it has a sliding door, which I really like. I work in my house a lot, so it's nice to have that separation between the work area and the sleeping area. Otherwise, I just, you know, fall into bed all the time. And we have a queen bed, which also came with the room. And we have the television, which came with the room. We have cable and internet as part of the room too. And we have a little bit of like a view here. I like this window, but I don't open it that much because, well, it's very quiet in this neighborhood. I could open like this, but like everybody can see me, so I just tend to keep it closed unless I have a nice candle warmer, which I put on when I go to sleep. Voila. Plant and some books because that'll make people think I read. And a Google Home. Okay, Google, play some DKDKTV. I also have the Philips Hue lights installed here. Okay, Google, turn off lights. Right? Okay, well that light didn't turn off for some reason. Oh, and before you go into the Q&As, I need to show you the elevator, which is kind of half the reason why I really like this house.
Ooh, boy.
Now that I've shown you around the house, let me just talk about a few tips that you can use while house hunting in Seoul. I think the first tip out of everything is to actually check out the houses yourselves. I know a lot of people are using apps like Tabang or Jikbang. There's a lot of real estate apps that are out there and that a lot of foreigners use. Those are great for checking out the market. Those are great for seeing what the general price trend is in that area, but it's not actually great for actually looking for a house. The houses that are on sale in Tabang, a lot of the times these rooms are actually not available. They're just bait for you to be calling in the real estate agent so that they'll tell you to come in, and then they'll say,
oh, that room just went out, but let me just show you some other rooms.
Use them only as a reference point. Don't expect those rooms to be actually available for those prices, and even if they are, make sure you go check them out, because a lot of the times the pictures themselves are quite deceiving. They're shot with wide angle lenses that make it look like the room is like 3 times bigger than it actually is. And the second tip is check with multiple real estate agents. I know it's a hassle, but for me, I check with at least 4 real estate agents when I was trying to get this house. I've seen about like 20 different rooms. I eventually settled on this. But it's important that you check with multiple people because not everybody will show you the same houses. Not everybody will be honest with you. And third, very important tip is that the real estate agent's fees are set by the law. Do not pay some ridiculous amount. Google real estate agent fees in Korea. They are set with a percentage. It depends on the amount of rent that you're paying, the amount of deposit you're paying, but they do have a limit to that set by the law. So if any real estate agent is not abiding by that law, that is an illegal trade. And fourth tip is making sure you check the options, making sure you know what's included in the rent. So for example, my place, it came fully furnished with a television, the internet, cable, and also washing machines. Make sure you know what's included in maintenance and utilities. Not every place has the exact same things included in utilities. A lot of places, they won't include cable or internet. And tip number 5 is be sure to try to haggle. A lot of times you won't be able to negotiate, but you never know. There's actually kind of a set formula where if you raise the deposit by a certain amount, the rent will go lower. This is just the general rule of thumb that the way the market operates. For every 10 million won, which is about 8,000, 9,000 US dollars of deposit that you increase on the existing price, you will get usually a discount of 50,000 to 100,000 won of rent per month. And remember, the deposit itself, you can receive back in its full form as long as you don't damage things at the end of your term, at the end of your lease contract. Do you have to pay more if you keep an animal in your apartment? Well, usually there's no additional charges for animals. It's more likely that there will be landlords that accept animals. Most landlords are not accepting of animals at all. You will actually have clauses in your contract saying that you can't bring pets to this room. In my contract, it says if I bring pets, the landlord has the ability to kick out me immediately out of the property. Unless you're coming to live here, I would suggest you not bring pets here because it's really a hassle and it's gonna be a headache trying to find a house even. And one more tip that I just thought of, when you finalize the contract and you've decided on which house you're gonna get, make sure you videotape the entire process. The real estate agent usually will take you through the entire room, telling you, oh, there's damages here, like the original state of the room. Make sure you videotape all that, because sometimes if you meet a really bad landlord, they will literally try to rip you off, take your deposits from every little scratch mark in the wall. Make sure you record that so that you know that this was not made by you, it was made by somebody else. If you're coming to Korea to live here, I hope this video helped you in finding a place and not getting ripped off, and I hope you live a happy life, and I'll see you guys around in the next one.